You're watching Crave, Greater Fort Lauderdale's brand new food series. We're gonna be giving you an authentic taste of Greater Fort Lauderdale. I'm talking about real deal Cuban fare, the freshest seafood, craft cocktails to craft beer, and everything in between. Tune in for every drool-worthy moment. Hello foodies, we're back with another episode of Crave, and we're in beautiful Fort Lauderdale Beach. We're at Burlock Coast. This place is fine dining with laid-back atmosphere. And we're meeting Chef Gavin. We're gonna try a few of his favorite dishes. Come on in. Chef Gavin.
Hey, what's up,
How
man?
we doing,
you
brother? Good to see you, man.
Thanks for coming, I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited. You got some surprises for us today?
Definitely.
Sweet.
Great food, great view.
Let's head
Come
inside.
on in.
So Chef Gavin, you have prepared some beautiful delights here for us, but before we get to those, I want to know a little bit about Burlock Coast. What's the story here of this beautiful place we're in?
Well, Burlock Coast is really all about community. We support local vendors, local farms. We're so proud of the space. I mean, look over here, you look out the window, you can see, and it's tough to beat that view. Great cocktail program. Some of the farms that I work with on the menu, we actually use in some of the cocktails as well.
Nice.
And so it's always evolving. The menu is constantly changing. It's really a fun thing to be a part of.
Really cool. So tell us a little bit about this dish here.
Okay, so this one is fried oysters. They're West Coast oysters, remoulade, some crispy chorizo and chorizo oil, pickled peppers. Really fun dish. It's one of my favorites.
Fun story, this was the place where I had my first oyster. Don't judge me, I was
Wow.
31 years old before I had an oyster.
Wow.
But ever since then I've been super hooked, and I've never had a fried oyster. And this little chunk right there, is that chorizo?
That's chorizo, yep.
Woo! Do you mind if I dive in?
Oh, please have one.
Oh man, here we go. Just all one shot?
All one bite.
Man, all the flavors really blend well. And that salt on the bottom, tell me a little bit about that.
So it's just sea salt with some blue coracle, just give it that nice color. It reminds us of the ocean.
Nice. You did that after me, right?
Of course.
Yeah, my man. That's fantastic, man. Let me take it back a little bit. Tell me a little bit about the culinary scene in the Greater Fort Lauderdale area.
It's really picking up steam. It seems like every time you turn around, there's a brand new restaurant popping up. There's so many great restaurants. I used to live in South Florida a number of years ago, and I moved away, and when I came back, it's so much different now. There's so much more things around and opportunity.
Yeah, I'm super proud of the way the scene has really progressed in the last 3 or 4 years or so. How do you think you guys fit in? What do you guys bring into the food scene here?
You know, I think a commitment to really buying local and supporting our local purveyors. And we're always looking for something that's new, something that speaks to Fort Lauderdale, something that is Fort Lauderdale. We're all about community here, and so with everything it's evolving. We want to evolve with the community.
So speaking of local vendors, I heard you guys source some of your meat from a very special place.
Yeah, you know, that's one of the things that I love about being the chef of Burlock Coast, because there's so many great things available to us. Beef from Seminole Beef, we use our short rib. We have so many fishermen and docks that we work with to get our fresh fish every single day. We have so many farms that we work with, and so there's so many really cool things around.
So what do we have here? Is this a fish dish that we
This
we
is
prepared?
our black grouper. We sell a lot of this. It's a brand new dish. Cannellini bean puree, braised kale, artichokes, and a broken tapenade. I really, really like this one.
Should we dive in?
Please
Will you
do.
join me for a bite?
Of course, of course.
Get that little corner right there. That looks good. Oh man. The crispy part on that is perfect. Great flavor. And you said on the bottom it's a...
It's a cannellini bean puree.
Yeah, that's perfect, man. That is delicious. How often do you guys go through new menu items?
You know, it really depends with what we're getting. We try to be seasonal as much as we can. And the great thing, like,
I don't want to cut you off, man. I gotta get another bite of that. That is fantastic.
we're in the middle of February, and I have tomatoes that are in season from Homestead. And there's not a lot of places that can say that they get local tomatoes in the middle of February, but luckily for us in South Florida, that's the case. And so really, it's a great place to be a chef, because as long as you're looking in the right places, there's always wonderful in-season vegetables and products to get your hands on.
What's going on here?
Some drinks for you.
Oh,
These are two of my favorite drinks. One of the coolest things about Burlock Coast
Thank you
is
so much.
the crafted cocktail program that they have. So this one is our rum runners or Morse.
Okay.
And the dried flowers on top. Those are actually
beautiful.
come from Paradise Farms. And over here we have our take on an old fashioned. It's a Hawaiian old fashioned. They have muddled berries as the ice cube. And so as you drink your old fashioned, the ice melts and the flavor just intensifies in there with the berries. And they use rum. It's a Hawaiian rum instead of the whiskey, and so it's really the Burlock coast all the way.
Nice, man. Yeah, these are almost so beautiful I don't want to drink them, but I think I might have to.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to try them.
Do I mix? Do I just take it right in?
Just drink it right in. Yeah.
All right, let's do that. One of the job perks. Oh man.
Really refreshing, right?
Yeah, and you get that like the fragrance of the flowers when you're sipping. That's really good. And you said this was a...
This is the Rum Runner's Remorse.
Rum Runner's Remorse. Now let's dive into this bad boy.
They spend a lot of time making all their cocktails from scratch. They take kind of a kitchen approach to the way we do our food. Is the approach they have with their cocktails, so it's always exciting.
Now, I've been here before when you guys have done 5 o'clock bell.
Yeah, that's a cool tradition we have here at Burlock Coast. We're saying goodbye to a sun-kissed day and saying hello to a starlit night. So it's a way for us to
that bell starts going off, everybody cheers, and it's a fantastic
5 o'clock,
time.
right? So
yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Chef, thank you so much for having us. I look forward to seeing you at South Beach Wine and Food Fest Taste Fort Lauderdale. And I'm going to go ahead and drink this. Cheers to you, cheers to Burlock Coast, and cheers to the greater Fort Lauderdale.